And we're back. I was watching Jeff Goldblum because he's awesome. I gotta play. I think we have the maximum size attaché case, so let's play a little bit of Tetris real quick. Trying to leave some space for stuff. I guess we could sacrifice. Yeah, we could sacrifice these two. I don't know why I'm doing this. Something is compelling me to do it. Now everything feels right in the world.
Oh, what a touching moment we have here.
All spoiled thanks to your interruption. Why don't you do us all a favor and leave before the audience gets pissed off?
You're nothing but an extra in my script, so don't get too carried away. Your biggest scene is over.
I don't ever remember being a part of your crappy script.
Well then, why don't you show me what a first-class script is like through your own actions?
You know, Leon will have to write all of this in like a report at the end of this, because there's gonna be a lot of paperwork. I am sure that all of these conversations have to be added. Oh, actually, Lewis is dead. And yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now then, as I was saying, I was watching some Jeff Goldblum and got carried away. He was on Conan, doing rope magic, all that good stuff. Why is that not there anymore? Oh boy, guys, look at this thing. You can get infinite amount of these. Oh. Envy power. Okay. I didn't count on all that, though. Alright, we gotta get something before we forget about it. Some of you may know, and by some I mean the only person who's actually watching this should know, or possibly doesn't know. Oh wait. Awesome. Alright. Alright, let's wedge this over there. We're good. What the hell? I don't remember you guys being here. Fucking throw that. I just said don't throw it. Get up. Don't get up. Don't I said don't. What did I just say? Let's get a scythe and also act like you're the biggest dick in the world. Okay. Naturally, get away from the strange man. Alright. Isn't there one over here? Throw it. Oh, who cares? Oh, you know what? The elegant chessboard isn't here. It's in another room. What am I doing? Yeah. Oh, baby. I always forget about this thing. Well, I happen to have another person here. Up you go. Be so easy. I could just end it all right now. No. Oh man, what did we get? What's in here? I hope it's a hooker. Oh, it's a gun. I don't think we have room for whatever's in here. Yes, we do. Oh, heck yes. There was a lot of good stuff here. This is a good room. Alright, let's go.
Follow me.
I didn't even know she wasn't following. Is it just me, or wasn't triangle always your inventory? I've been thinking of Final Fantasy. You know what? There's a good game to play, and I actually have both games. I have with me both Parasite Eve 1 and 2 completely on PS1, for which I can play on PS2. And I bring those games up because they're the perfect combination of Final Fantasy and Resident Evil. And they will be forever swept under the rug because Square doesn't like using any other IP besides Final Fantasy.
Got some rare things on. What are you buying? What are you selling?
Well, I'd like to sell you one broken butterfly. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna need that for something. Actually, what we'll need soon... This looks comforting. Nothing about this is anonymous. That's a good song, you should try listening to it. Alright.
Wait here.
If somebody tries to come here, just sit behind the typewriter. How does that thing work? How does it not just, like, tip over? Again, questions I guess we shouldn't ask. Although I think a rope and pulley system would make more sense. Alright, these things always bothered me. Maybe if I had a better weapon. Can I not shoot it myself? There we go. By the way, I didn't know you could do this. I literally just noticed those were gray and decided to try it. Yeah, that won't pop up until later. Speedrunner strats, although I'm pretty sure I'm never going to get the speedrun for this because somebody did this within... I think the speedrun for this game is literally 30 or 40 minutes. to you guys. Showing off your muscles. Big muscles. That's interesting. See, I always thought you had to shoot the guy that's there to get rid of these. Your stupid Morningstar on me, a-hole. Great. A little to the left. I just realized I don't have any flash grenades for something that's coming up. Oh wait. Yeah, I do. Got tons. Stay right there. Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff here. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. What's that pervert doing this one? Hi. How they even got this place to work, I don't even know. That is actually a really shallow pool. That wasn't fair. That was so not fair. Master. Yeah, that's a really shallow rock pool. Yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah, look, you can see the bottom. I never knew there was a bottom to this because I thought the lava had a different texture. It's just the recolored water. Wow, that's actually a detail I've never noticed. It's a bugaboo. Alright, let's go. Nothing to see here. Boy, these guys had the shittiest job. They had to wait in there and guard this place. You know what? That's actually probably how you get I mean, it's more fun to kill the guys, obviously, but that's probably where the speedrun comes from, not having to kill everybody. Like, I bet it's basically just doing a pacifist run. What you do when you get to a boss, I don't even know, because I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how you could beat this in 30-40 minutes. Tally ho. This is fun. Man, it would be fun to have one of those in a castle. Just one, this west wing to the east wing, no time flat. Look where we are, guys. Yeah, we can go all the way back to the drawbridge if we wanted to. The goat. The snake. And now the lion. And we made a chimera. A rather dumb looking one at that. Ooh, secret passages. That's the prized hand grenade, handed down from generation to generation. Hello, everybody. This reminds me of that, like, I don't know, that event that Ninja hosted recently, where everybody was like stone-faced the whole time. And he was like up on the pedestal as the DJ. And that reminds me of that movie, The Collection, which is a gross movie. And I hope that there is not another one, because... Ew. Let's see, what do you look like when you hop stuff? Hey. Look at all that. I don't even remember going over there, or over there. Cool stuff. Ah, that was a good ride. You enjoy it? I know I did. Man, look at how shiny the floors are here. Must have been freshly waxed or something. Can you imagine that those Verdugos, or whatever they're called? Those guys, like, one of them was definitely the butler or whatever, right? So, imagine, like, you know... Huh. Imagine just, like, after they're done, like, killing people or whatever. Now clean the floors. You just see them with a broom and a mop. Oh boy. Oh. And there we are. Alright, both the 4 honor statues are in place. Now you stand there. Very difficult puzzle. Very difficult. Probably gonna make it 10 times harder in the remake.
I think you've lived long enough. Let's see if you can survive this time.
Bless you. Don't mind that. Great death trap. Oh no! Yeah, what can we do here? Yeah, that didn't free up anything. Nothing. Alright, well, that gets to stay there forever now. That trick won't work in the later trap that's like that. Oh, didn't work. That's a very concealed room. How long were they waiting? No, Ashley, you don't stay in that room. Seriously, when does this thing come in handy? Oh, there it is. With only what appears to be a king and a knight. Some of the other pieces are inside. Anybody good at chess in the chat? Like, I'm just curious, because I know how to play it, doesn't mean I'm good at it, though. Again, let's just remember, the key items aren't in my inventory, in the suitcase. They're just in a separate menu. That is just amazing. Can't go there. Hang on. This looks like the dude from Assassin's Creed. It's upside down by default. Well, we're just gonna redo all that. Oh my gosh. And this room, I can only imagine what this room would look like remastered.
Wait.
Yeah, bringing her in here is a big no-no. Oh no! What am I doing? Why can't I turn? Okay. Ugh, get my ass. Okay. Why won't you just... Thank you. I don't know why I've never had trouble with this room. Okay. In real time, you guys. Dicks. What is in a fish stick anyway?
Follow me.
Oh yeah, that's blood. It's just, it's really hard to talk right now with these damn braces. I know I said that before, but they also put in dividers for some of my back teeth, and oh my gosh, it's unbearable. Look guys, it's like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Death? Oh wait, there's more than... So look, you really want to make these guys scary. How majority of the guys have iron masks on? Mine. 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 Now, which castle would you say is better, y'all? Castle Dimitrescu or, yeah, the Castle and Castle, this one. Her Royal Majesty. Oh, well, boy, that didn't work. Yeah, I literally just put my thumb to some of my back teeth. A little bit of blood. This isn't... These things aren't pleasant at all. If you have the opportunity to get these things earlier in your life, man, do it. Just... Oh, this sucks. I'm surprised I'm not dead from that. I did miss him. Well, I'd rather not have to deal with this later, so let's get it out of the way now. I also think I missed a memo. I missed a flash grenade, apparently. Here he is, he's in here. There you are. Yeah, we're missing something else. There's a damn memo in here somewhere. I thought it was on this table. There it is. Sample retrieved. As you may have heard, Louisera has been disposed of by Lord Settler. The sample is back where it belongs. I had hoped that the whole matter could be resolved without troubling the Lord. However, as long as the sample is safe, we can all rejoice, for our time is nearly at hand. Now that the sample is back in our hands, it'll be a bit more difficult for that troublesome woman to get it. In light of all this, it's unfortunate that Sarah had to go. Like us, he would have had a bright future if only he had shown more faith in our beliefs. As for the 2 Americans, the Lord has left that matter in our hands. We must not disappoint the Lord. We shall capture Ashley and take her to the Lord and dispose of the American agent. You guys are doing a bad job of both of those. Yeah, what I'm gonna do in real life, it won't matter, I'll probably piece it together on the recording, but I'm gonna stop here and then come back to this. So, yeah, bye, be right back.